Hi, I'm Greg Rose, CEO of Raise. If you're new to Raise, I suggest you view our New to Raise video first, then come back to this one. So it seems like there are a lot of interesting things going on in radiology and teleradiology, but when you're getting hit in the wallet with reimbursement cuts, it's hard to talk about anything else. So let's talk about it. I'd like to suggest two related, significant, and relatively simple ways radiology groups can save money, get more vacation, and/or staff more leanly. And this is real savings, like 4 to 8% of your gross. Mostly what it takes is a clear understanding of the financial model, a little faith backed up by some analytics, reference calls, and maybe overcoming some inertia. Prelim reads have been around for a while and will probably be a mainstay at many facilities. We plan to continue doing them at the same high quality level as long as you want. But I'd like you to consider the following model, why it may be better for you, and I'll back it up. Let me start by breaking down a typical practice by case activity. This is based on our analysis of a number of facilities over the years, but varies dramatically across practices. Excluding weekends, that vary even more. About 70% of all radiology is performed between 7A and 5P, with the remaining 30% after hours. About half the studies are ER plain films, the other half are non-emergent cases, subspecialty cases like wrist MRI, and stat imaging, which are the usual cases sent for prelim reads. About 75% of these cases are CT. For now, I'd like to discuss just the financial motivation for converting from prelims to finals, and then I'll discuss the other motivating factors and concerns. If your after-hours service creates a prelim report, the next day, the on-site rad must spend time reviewing this prelim report and images, then generating a final report. The average collection for a final after-hours CT varies widely, but a conservative estimate might be about $45. This may be very high or low depending on your area and payer mix. If you pay your after-hours service, say $35 per CT, then your on-site rad is spending time every day reading CTs for $10 net. Instead of spending resources and time trying to negotiate the prelim cost down another $2, why not try something a little different and drive it down close to zero? It is more financially sensible for a good, reliable, trustworthy after-hours service to instead read the prelim cases as finals, freeing up the on-site rad to spend his time instead reading out new CT work at full reimbursement, say $45, rather than a net $10. This would mean finding new work to supplant the overread time, which some of our groups have done at a much higher value than $45, by the way, or staffing more leanly, or leaving earlier in the day. By paying Raise per click on final reads after hours, and supplanting your overread time with new cases, your overall financial savings will approximately be equal to what you currently pay on prelims. If you decide to leave that much earlier in the day, rather than supplanting the overreading work, you are eliminating unprofitable work. Now, there may be a number of concerns about transitioning from prelims to finals, and this is natural, but no client has ever requested to go back to prelims after going to finals with Raise. Here are some possible concerns we've heard and how we address them.
Will this save us money, time, and resources?
You will save most, if not all, of your current prelim fees by supplanting prelim overreads with other cases or taking time off. With Raise, we have the staffing flexibility to handle volume changes, and we've helped a few of our clients get more day work to supplant the night work going to Raise, and some of them are using our system to read those cases.
If Raise does final reads, will we lose control of our practice?
Since 2005, we have a consistent track record of respecting the on-site radiologist's interests, and we sign a non-compete to back it up. It is crucial to our national reputation that you keep your practice. Our model is you controlling your practice and us supplementing you.
Will the Raise reports be as good as ours? How can we keep track?
We have top quality radiologists and regularly perform QA. In fact, we're happy to do QA for your radiologist too. We'd be happy to show you our QA process.
What is the process of getting reports directly into our system? What's the cost?
We've negotiated lots of RIS systems and have always been able to make it work. We have our own in-house DICOM and HL7 programming staff. Unless your RIS requires a broker fee, the cost is usually nominal or free.
How long will it take to credential the Raise radiologists?
We have a great in-house credentialing staff. Please ask our clients what they thought of the credentialing process with us. Credentialing takes anywhere from 1 day to 3 months, depending on your bylaws. We will take care of all of the paperwork you want us to. We pay all reasonable credentialing fees. We credential as few radiologists as possible to cover your needs. We have very low rad turnover.
What good is it having Rays read finals, since I'll still have to go over the cases with the clinicians anyway?
Indeed, there will initially be those clinicians who will insist on having their own on-site rads go over complicated cases, but over time, they may reduce this interaction. We make it easy for clinicians to see the cases we've read in a work list. We just upgraded our viewer to what we think is the best rad viewer on the market, so I think they'll like it. We make it easy for them to go over cases with us remotely.
What if we are under or overstaffed and need to increase or decrease the caseloads to Rays?
Well, that's the principle of Flex Finals. Once we're doing finals for you, then Flex Finals allows you to adjust the number of cases you send to Rays depending on your staffing needs. If your radiology group is interested in the cost and operations savings of flexibly staffing with Rays, called Flex Finals, please see our video on the subject or call to discuss. Clients are already taking advantage of this program. If you're interested, email or call me. It's that easy. I look forward to hearing from you.